I don't like planes. Airplanes were just never my big hyper interest. Tanks, ground warfare, yeah. Ships. I do tend to like just slower, heavier, armored things. So like, I like battleships out of all naval ships. I like heavy tanks out of all tanks. Fighters and air combat and really the fast whoosh wasn't a big appeal to me. But I won this, so we don't have to worry. I got this in one of the random pulls. And she is a beast. Now, some people may think that this is boring. I say they're wrong. They just don't have the right music. You see, I want to be like this so I can kind of pull up and under into the chase. Well, that time it worked. But a lot of times it wants to straighten you out so that you're like facing upward, if that makes sense. I'll put in, if I can remember. Come on. But I can actually do pretty well because I don't know planes, but my dad does. My hyperfixation is tanks. Dad's is airplanes. Like most older men, in another life he built model airplanes, and he used to fly model airplanes. Anyway, though, he's taught me fighter tactics, which we've had some discussions. Like, I figured out some tactics on my own. He's introduced me to some. It's interesting. This is not optimal. But you see, like, I would want to you kind of wiggle your camera to get yourself around. What I want to do is be like this and start going down so I can gain lift and start following him. But you see, the camera doesn't want me to do that. It wants to, like, force you to do it in a kind of an awkward way. Whereas, like, if the camera followed the aircraft so that no matter how you roll, like, relative to the camera, the aircraft's always facing upward, that might be a lot better. I'm at a very precarious tier where, because of the way War Thunder splits things up, I'm at a tier where I could be fine. It's just me and other prop planes, or it's prop planes and a bunch of first-generation jet fighters, and then you just lose. Now watch this 45mm can do to these guys. Is he just gonna crash? He killed himself! He was afraid. Yeah, now he's crashing. Now I don't want to kill Steel, so I break away. And then when I'm going into combat, I just normally pick up whoever's closest. And they'll try to do that. That's the thing I dislike the most about air combat in War Thunder Mobile, is that so many people try to joust with you and play chicken, and I'm not about that game. If you want to crash to me, fine. I wish they'd stop that. Because they want me to pull away, expose my underside, and to get the kill. No, like, you're going down with me. Either that or they're not thinking about it. Which could be. You see, right here, I kind of want to... See, I'm having a difficult time. Dude, I want to be like that. If I could have just rolled and immediately went to like that view, that would have been a lot better. Also, people who are aviation nerds, maybe I should ask my dad this. What is up with German planes? Because I just, I'm a wereaboo, so I started playing out with German planes. Soviet planes, American planes, Japanese planes, I've played them all. All very, well, they're not all very maneuverable. They're all of average maneuverability. But compared to playing German planes, they feel very maneuverable. It just seems like German planes are a bit outclassed, and they just cannot turn as tightly as any other nation's planes. I want to ask, is that like a thing historically? Is that something the game's wrong with? Am I doing something wrong? Because I genuinely don't know. You see, I want... Look at this, even with my flaps. Oh, great. Oh, well, I found a bomber. Ah, no. Why? Can I? Can I? No, I can't. So yeah, the jets, the best thing you can do is just like catch them in a turn or in a dive. Or like catch them when they're in a turn or when you're in a dive. And you see, again, it does not want to let me roll. Come on, at least this thing can turn. Ah, yes. That's one of my favorite positions, just going underneath them, getting the belly.
Nice.
Today they're playing bombers, apparently. Is he gonna crash? I think he's gonna crash. No. Well. Is he gonna crash? Yep. What is it these bombers crashing? Also, why does ping just kill you? I've noticed it more than once. That, like, sometimes you have low ping, the internet goes bad. You'd think it would be programmed in to, like, keep your aircraft flying level. Why does it just, like, suck you to the ground? Yahoo! And one's on my tail. Let's see if I can... Nope, he's not falling for the rolling scissors. Come on! See, like, the German aircraft just don't perform the way I assumed they would. Yee-hoo! One wing, save your ammo, just let them crash. Okay, one... Oh, you see, I never anticipate the lead with these guys. It's so much further than anything else. Someone behind me. What do you do? Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't that thing only have like a limited like amount of fuel? Isn't the whole thing that thing just like went up really high and then glided down and then landed? Or am I thinking of something else? Because like in War Thunder, that thing just operates like a normal fighter, and he doesn't run out of fuel. Again, right here, I want to just... But the camera will not follow, so I have to waste my time, and then I'm right here, and then just have to casually... Greatest of ease. There we go. Now, this is what I was saying, like, when you're going up against fighters, like, what can you do? Not fighter, jet aircraft, yeah. He's crashing, yep. Like, if a jet decides that it wants to just leave, you see, it'll leave. Or they'll just go up like this, and then you'll stall. And it just zooms away. You see, like, to get it... The game will automatically roll your aircraft in whatever orientation it thinks is best. But the game doesn't know what I want to do. Clearly, I just need to hook up a flight controller to my iPad Air 3. And you see, I can't even... I'm a prop plane, and I can't get inside the turning circle of a jet. That's how bad these German planes are at turning. I might be able to... Nope, out of ammo. Oh, well, I'm just dead. Who are you? What's that? What? The ping that sucks you to the ground? The ping that makes you... The ping that magically turns the Earth into a magnet? Like, it should not be hard to, like, add a code. Like, I think it'd even be fair to, like, add code in that, like, you know, if this player is experiencing high latency, like, make the aircraft go up instead of down! I still haven't been able to show you any fighter tactics. Oh, the rolling scissor. I tried a rolling scissor before. Just didn't work.
What's going on?
Who's behind me? Who's behind me? Who's behind me? I didn't. You can try this. You cut your power, you turn the turning circle quicker. Still is nothing. And then you leave yourself vulnerable. Which is, and then someone else dogs up on you. Come on. Yes! Okay, let's see. If I can just cut the power. He is gaining on me, yes. Yes! Come on, you sucker!
Did you think you could hide?
Crash on the bridge, crash on the bridge. Not me. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, that's someone else. Yeah. See, look at that. It's like I feel like I'm cheating. He's trying to get me. Who did I kill? I haven't gotten to a turning fight yet. A lot of people can engage earlier than the... Because it says, you know, oh, over 75 or 0.75 kilometers is not effective. You can engage effectively past that range, depending on what your guns are, well past that range. But you have to know the drop. I don't. If we had a tank, if this had an 88 on it, I could guess, but... Okay, flaps. This thing doesn't have flaps. It has air brakes. Like, this is pretty much the closest you're going to get to, like, a fighter tank. At least in the current iteration of the game. But still, like, see, if he wants to decide that he's going to go, he's going to go. You can't do much about it. I should empty my magazines. So I can reload that one, too. Are they following me? They're not really following me. They're just following... What are you doing? I've set a recording limit for myself, but I'm not going to stop until either I get to an hour, which is way past my recording limit, or I show you a yo-yo. Okay, that should have... Yes! Gosh, I love that. No blasting machine gun fire, no, like, chipping away at, like, little bits and parts of the wings, the fuselage. Just explode them in one hit. Oh, he's already on fire. You see, that's why I don't like this really fast-paced, any sort of, you know, light tanks or destroyers or fighter planes. My brain takes a few seconds to process things. So, anything where you have to like think on your toes really quickly. It's also why if you, in one of my next videos, that's a good idea for my next video. When I'm playing in higher tiers, like top tier in tank battles, I do horribly. Because, it's just the tanks are a lot, the tanks are faster, the turret traverse is a lot faster, and the players are a lot better. So, like, your reaction speed matters a lot more, which is something I just don't have a lot of. Come on. What are you doing? Can I go for an hour? I want one more battle. I think I can handle it. It's like my iPad is running critically low on space because not only do I need to save space for the videos, I also need to save space for the effects. Like all the different assets that I use in editing. I might not get to show you a yo-yo. It's not the end of the world. A yo-yo is when you're in a turning fight and you dip out of the turn and you come back up and you'll go inside their turn. I've done it once. Still didn't kill the guy. I executed the maneuver, but it didn't do me an advantage. I wasn't able to capitalize. But I have done it once. Man, normally you get into a lot more turn fights. Why are they over there? So you need such quick thinking and quick situational awareness. Like, I need the sort of vehicles where if I get hit once and that's my indication the enemy is beside me, that's okay. Or you have a chance, like, you can't park your airplane in midair and to, like, check the map before you move around a corner. You're not really forced to play around the terrain in these battles because, I know a little bit about aircraft. Everyone gets the dogfights really quickly and they all lose their energy. It ends up with everyone flying down, maneuvering in within the terrain. There's very few dogfights like happen just in the open air, like where I am now. Like you see, even he right there, he's down there in the terrain. Punished. Come on, air brakes. There we go. Flaps up. Oh, he's dead. Bomber. Where is he? Above? Ah, he's above. He's smart. I just assumed he'd dive, because a lot of bombers I've seen have been diving recently. Yeah, like that. There, he's diving. Why do they do this? You're going to just get 8. I'm going to get 8. Can I do I have any control surfaces whatsoever? Nope. I think I'm cutting it after this. I've got a lot of footage to use, even if I don't have a yo-yo. Peeling behind the curtain a little bit, if there ever was one, I thought it'd be a funny arc for me to start the video, talking about how bad I am at airplanes, how much I don't know about them, which is true. But then me capitalizing on the one thing I do know to, like, actually perform a dogfight maneuver, and the idea, like, I do it right, and to be like a haha funny moment of, like, the incompetent guy does something good for once, and, the end of the video on that high note. Like, yes, he did a basic aerial combat maneuver, woohoo! Like, making a big achievement over something that's, like, not really a big achievement. I try to build in narrative beats and comedic moments in my videos. Like in my World of Warships video. Not World of Warships. You know what I mean. I just had a... Come on. I could have done a yo-yo. Well, no. This is not the best turn fight for a yo-yo. It's normal vorter. Yeah. That. Like, I know I had 2 music montages back-to-back with Jacinth's theme, and then the... What are you doing? Okay. I almost did it! That. Turn around. come up. If he was an AI, I could yo-yo him. But that's a lot funnier of a story. A man attempts yo-yo, gets humbled. That's where I end it. Yeah. If there's not anything funny, if nothing notable happens when I fly this next aircraft, that's where the video's gonna end. You'll just see it cut. I don't think anything notable is gonna happen. I don't think you're gonna see this footage. And then comedically, I'll leave the footage in so you do see it in like a blooper reel or something like that. And it makes me look even more incompetent. And funny, stupid people get views. I'm back home. I may have a favorite tank. Okay, goodbye.
I know where you live.